Yes, my people. Greetings to the people, them. And love. Yes, I. Hot in here. Well, I've been busy. Very, very, very busy. I never tried to get busy, but I was busy. I say I'm gonna make tomorrow, and one of these days, a video. I'm gonna make a video with my dog, with this dog. Yeah, I'm gonna make a whole 20 to half an hour video with this dog because I noticed this dog here, people, this dog have a brilliant brain, yeah? And I think he could make me get some views. Cause look right now, I'm about, he ready to play. He ready to play. You have him tie in his mouth, in his jaw, and he ready to play. And this is how I'm gonna video him because he wanna run back and forth and show his capability and show his ability and then thing there and you have a little tie and he go crazy with it. But anyway, people, all praises unto the Most High, kings of kings and lords of lords. Thank you for the flame. Yes, my brethren. Let me see who's here. Boy, I'm going to test every night. I wish I had somebody to read out my thing. Let me see who there guys saying. How is this? I can't. T. How is this? That look like a twin, this? Yeah, that look like twin. Twin, my brethren. Fab. Yo, Fab, wagwan. Yes, twin, all praises unto the Most High. Love, man, you done that Redshot BlackStar. People, when me say, you see right about now, I'm gonna bring something. How is that bring something? And people, like I said, it's one time in a lifetime, you know? One time. So one of the things where get time and attention, people. As you know, say I have a lot of children, right? Got my children. And I'm watching. Yo, my youth, stop your noise. Stop it. Calm down. I'm going to take away your time. Hello? Guy, calm down, king. Calm down. And my time. I don't want you to run up and down and I said tomorrow, not today, not tonight, not now. Chill. Yeah, put that down, man. About I run up and down. I don't have time for that. I said tomorrow I'll make a video with you. Anyway, my people, I come to bring a very important message. And this message, it will touch us, men, and a lot of these women, it will touch them. Ladies, and gentlemen, you have to overcome this. Do you know, guys, to have a child, from a child is into his mother's womb, mother and father majority of times, and sometimes it's just end up to be, look what my phone I do. You see how it a beep back and forth? Phone just beeping, going like the screen. So yeah, you know, majority of time, it's man and woman. All of the time it's man and woman have children. Recreate themselves, you know. But you know what beating me? What is causing I man to feel a certain way where it's not good within myself is this. To see you have a child from a very young age, growing this child, knowing that this is your child and it's you're trying your best and gonna do your best to take care of this child. And to find out that this child is gonna grow up to be ungrateful, disrespectful, unspeakable, you know, all of the above. And it really hurts, bro. Look where the phone I do again, like somebody I play with my thing. It really hurts, guys. Trust me. To see you're growing a child from a baby into an adult or a teenager, and that child now, all of a sudden, this child act like they don't know who you. You know, I watch this thing with young men and young women that is so disrespectful with themselves. You know, they have no respect. You know, some children in this world, some people in this world, they get things rough. Look what watch my phone and do it. I just beat back and forth. They get things rough. And the love some people are looking for, they will never find. Some people, the way they see things and how they would deal with it is different today. Now they say there ain't nothing new under the sun, moon, and star. Yeah, that's true. But I know this. If they had a lot of good, now it's more bad than good. If before was more good than bad, well now so it wasn't bigger. Now it's more bad than good. So that bad is coming again. Because I think say when a man or a woman have a child and that child now they are taking care of that child from a baby where that child cannot do anything for themselves. That child cannot do anything. And it's that father or mother have to clothe that child, take care of that child, help to grow that child, be responsible for that child. But then all of a sudden that child in an instant becomes disrespectful. That child brings different character. So I ask myself this: what makes these children to be like that? Because I'm watching this. If it's Generation DX, is they it is is it a must for them to just be the way they are, or because there are children in this world that their father never take care of them. The father didn't give a damn when their father never care about them. Never did. People in this world. There are some children that get it rough. And there are some children that get it nice, where their father and mother is working to give them the best and, always looking to buy them the little sneakers and the little clothes and the little outfits and, just make them circumspect. But what happened to these children? Are they blind? Can they not see the love of that parent going to work, holding two jobs, getting up at 5 in the morning, 4 in the morning, 3 up in the uprising to get an honest dollar so that parent could keep a roof over your head. That parent could put clothes on your back. And then you are telling me from a child you are going to grow up to become a piece of crap. You're going to grow up to disrespect your parents. You're going to grow up to say they never do anything for you. You're going to grow up and want to disrespect them. I don't get it with Generation DX. And I am watching this generation here. Or is it that, again, that majority of women that is unlucky with men? A lot of women that had bad experiences with men. Why is it that when they end up having a child for that man, especially when it's a boy child, that they grow that child in a predicament or in a certain way that will cause more harm than good. You see, these are the things I am watching. God, if the children are the future, right? And are we growing them, right? Don't it is important that we take a child and step upon the behavior and upon how they are growing? Why we are blaming them? Why we are blaming the children when the children didn't grow themselves? Why we allow these children to do certain things and becomes adults grown up in that way and then wait when they becomes grown-ups to want to change them? You know, I see a lot of things happen. I see people who don't listen just lose their life just like that. When you're thinking that you're grown and you don't have to listen to anybody or you're not supposed to happen to anybody, that you're so grown. Just the other day you was a child, which you're still a child, but then you want to do your one thing. I see a lot of these teenagers today have a lot of mouth, yet still not have no manship in them, no queenship in them, but they are looking to control their parents' home. Oh, I'm not doing that. Oh no. You know, they're children that never had a father in their life, like that role model. You know, they didn't have that. Then grew up with just their mother. And they have some other children now who grow with a dad or a stepdad, someone that playing the role as a father to take care and to be responsible. And these people grew up and be unspeakable them. No manners. You know, you should glad that if you didn't have somebody in your life, when you look and see other children, other people that don't have nobody, there are other children that don't have no father, no mother. And if you have a father and a mother in your life that concern about you, your well-being, and when they are talking to you, or when they are showing you something, your main thing is to disrespect them. How you call it? The response for you being a humble child, a respectable child, a loving child, is to disrespect your mother and father. It's to disrespect the elder. If you grow without a father and there was a man that played the role of fatherhood who grow you and see that you are right, see that this is the man that you couldn't get your father to disrespect, but now this is the man where you want to disrespect. That is why some of these guys, some of these young people, when you see them in certain condition and certain way, it's to leave them as a wickedness. The wickedness, you know. So I am just watching Generation DX, you know, that they are the ones now to come here and say they're gonna have children. What kind of children they're supposed to be having? Animals? That's why the world say, I got kids. I would never say I have kids. I have children. Kids are goat, little goat, and then thing there. Alright? That's who have kids. Animals have kids. Goat have kids. I don't have kids. I have children. So they have to act civilized. They have to act like they have a soul and they are not walking on all fours. They are not on a low standard. Okay? So I see that there are a lot of parents, women that are single parent, have like 8 children, 6, 4 or 5 or whatever the case may be, and they are single parent, and they bust their behind to see that child is taken care of, well clothed, ate, well fed. And this little boy or this little girl is the one when you think they know that the mother coming from poverty, the father coming from poverty, and they are coming here now to say, okay, you know, I see my father always working hard. I see my mother had 2 jobs. She scrub people floor. She iron for, she do this. You know what? I will come to make a difference. They are coming and curse you out. They are coming to tell you about yourself. They are coming to tell you have never done anything for them. They are coming to depend on you. In America, grown people in their 50s still living at home, 50s and 60s, are still saying, Ma! They're still calling their mother like some cow. Ma! Ma! They want food. They want something to eat. Yeah. Ma. Sometimes Ma is 78 years old. Ma, 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 ma. Dad, 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 dad. But there's a lot of fathers that don't go for it. It's easier to manipulate mothers. Mothers, you see, one thing about mothers, mothers love them children, majority of them, their sons or their daughters sometimes, they'll do anything for their children, majority of mother. And it's some of these mothers who spoil them children, the ones that willing to do anything for their child. Because if you is in your natural habitats, in your natural state of mind, you will know that's the future for tomorrow. Then why would you want the future to grow with a handicap problem? Why would you want the future to grow and don't know how to stand on its own 2 feet or maintain its own balance? Fireman, them things are not right. You see, people? So these are things. When I man visualize the thing and see the thing, for I man to come and have all of my youth them, and imagine that coming in America is not a bed of roses. We are hustle and try to keep it going. Watch when my phone, like my phone, me have video on the phone and go back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. But like I said, for us as a people, we're coming to this vast land, which we have the right to travel there, back and forth, through and there. And we start having these type of children. You know, this generation, they keep saying, you know, we are blaming the generation all the time, you know, and saying they are cursed. We know they are cursed, but a lot of us are cursed too because we make that generation. A lot of us is who make this generation, and we didn't take time to grow this generation. We didn't take time to deal with this generation appropriately. We didn't take time to teach this generation no etiquette. We didn't take time to teach this generation. We allow the society and the colonial system to tell us how to grow our children. And these are the same colonial system that is looking to judge our children by the character. So you know that is some hypocrisy thing going on. I say, guys, parents, do not spare the rod. Parents, mothers and fathers, guidance, guardians, do not spare the rod. Do not. You spare the rod and you spoil a child. And a lot of young women say, I love my son, I love my son. Yeah, he's small now. You love him now. But he's going to be another woman's problem when he grow up. Trust me, because he's not going to be a child anymore. He's going to be a grown man that is spoiled by a grown woman. So you got a grown man acting finicky. You got a grown man acting like a child. Like he's looking for his mother. Because this is what's happening. A lot of these women are growing these boy children, knowing that they're going to grow up to be men, knowing that they're going to grow up and have a girlfriend, and they're going to have to take on their family, but they are stripping them of their manship, their manhood. Fire. A man is a man. You got to teach one how to become a man. You see, he's born as a male. But some young men, they learn to be men at a very early age because of their lifestyle, because of the environment. But we have some of us that's here that we want to be men, but we don't have the capability to know, to even stand. Give thanks to him. Yeah. Some of us want to be men, but we don't have the capability to be men, to stand on our own 2 feet. We want to be men to control our fathers and our mothers in the household, that we don't parent, that we don't have it, we don't give anything, donate anything, we don't give anything. But when it comes for that house, that you are not an adult. If you are adult, it's in your own head. But a real man or a real woman, for you to become these things is responsibilities. You got to start dealing with your own affairs. You got to start holding you down. You got to allow people to see adult. But if you're adult, but you're acting like a child, you adult, but you still dependent on your father. And to give you money to go get your clothes, wash your clothes. You're adult. You say you're adult. You grown. You don't want nobody to tell you anything. Nobody not supposed to tell you anything. But yet still, you're dependent. You are dependent on someone to take care of you like a child. But you grow. You grow. You grow. Your mom's tell you, hey, child getting here 11 o'clock. They're different parents. Some say 10, 10:30, some 11, some say before 12. Yeah. Why are you talking to me about, meow? What you want from me? Okay, Conan, you smelling my coat. You like it? You want to wear it? It's too big for you. Meow, 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 meow. You're talking to me. Call my name. I give you food already. I give you everything what you want. And you're going these days, you're going crazy. Both you and your partner right here. King Conan. He keep talking to me. Meow, meow. I gave him milk already. I gave him his little thing. Look, I'm making something here. Some chicken, chicken, chicken liver for the dog. I'm gonna set that up for tomorrow. I'm gonna give him that. I'm gonna give him a little bit now and save some for tomorrow. I'm gonna try to give the cat a little piece. But back to what I'm saying, people. We gotta over this thing. These children that's in the house, these our offsprings that's in the house, that we allow them to be dominated. We allow them to lay in the bed, just lay there and bring everything to them to the rooms. Man, life don't bring. You ain't gonna find when you becomes a grown man that your job gonna come in your house for you. Why are we teaching these mothers that have their sons, allowing them to be handicaps? Allow the young man to be a young man. Stop dealing with the young man like he's a cripple. Cause I tell you this, these young men gonna be men tomorrow. You gotta let them to be man up. You cannot have him manning up in your house, being disrespectful to you, being rude to you, not looking to do anything. But at the end of the day, he's a child. You know, he's claiming a title that he's a, give thanks to him. He's claiming a title that he's an adult, but prove we know what adults do. When you're adults, you have responsibility. How could you be adult with no responsibility? You want to be adult to tell me you know what to do. Don't tell you what to do. But at the same time, you don't have that state of mind to take care of you in the way that adults do. You know? So we gotta watch what we're giving our children, bro. We're giving them a whole bunch of mumbo jumbo that's gonna make them to be dependent on us. Imagine you taking care of a child from since he's in your womb. Then he comes out of your womb. Then you help to grow him, turn into a man. But your job can't finish. You're still taking care of him. Everything, Ma. So like a cow. Ma, I need $2. Ma. Come on. We were children, grow into men. We gotta move on. Gotta create our own generation. These are the type of men that come and have children and don't wanna do anything for the child. And there are women have that same state of mind. There are women that has children and they will break the child like that. They will grow the child like that. So in reality, that child is a continuation of the welfare system. Because you have a child and the child seeing what the mother doing and saying, okay, that's what it is. We gotta change these things. Mothers and fathers gotta really sit down and know that we are the ones, bro. It's not the system. It's us. Because I keep saying the system, they don't live in your house. They only know what comes out of your house. So if you groom your house from small, then if we have parents that is willing to create war, stress, knowing that what you're doing is wrong, but you allow it to go on, then when it becomes a burden to you, what do you say? I don't want you in my house. You can't stay here. I'm going to kick you out. Call the boys. That's not the way. That's not the way. And these things really piss me off. These things pisses me off. Because all of that is our doing. All this is us doing, forbidding the good to do the wrong. We know every person must work. You got people living here, they live at home, not even the garbage they want to take home. They don't want to mop, clean, sweep, do nothing. Oh, mom gonna do it. Mom, dad will do it. Mom gonna do it. Now I'm not supposed to do that. Mom gonna do it. Don't do that. Mommy gonna do it. What kind of generation is this? A generation of laziness? A generation that you growing up and expecting people to do things for them? And when they can't get people to use, they get mad. A generation of happiness. I don't, I can't correspond with that one. You see, we don't see the things that we do. But if we would watch, if we would take time and analyze the things that we do to create harm to our families, we ain't gonna do it. If we really love our family like we say we do. If a man is in the house and the man is not a bum, he's not a lazy guy, he's not on drugs. It's a guy that has he may not be rich, but he rich with, he original man. See, the original man is different from the regular man. Original man ain't gonna sit there and know that he has a family. He ain't gonna go look a job. He ain't gonna find something to get something going on. Original man not gonna sit there and waiting for his girl to bust a move so he could eat. Original man gonna get up and know he's a man and go look that. Gonna look that. Bring that in. Just like, yeah, you fly out of the nest, you go look for the worms, you bring them back to the nest, feed the chicks. Birds do it. Animals do it. Why we gotta be? Well, we think we're the best parent, the best mother, best fathers. These wild animals, you think when they talk to their young, their cubs, the lion is tell her cub. I say, what? You don't understand that. He just told him, listen, man, I'm going out there to get you some food. Stay in the den. Stay in the den. You don't come out until you hear my voice. The cubs, listen. The cubs in the den. And they stay. But when the cubs are stirring and they come out of the den, they already know they have a lot of enemies. They know your father might be telling them, hey, be mindful of hyena don't like you. The wolf don't like you. None of these animals here don't like you because of our forefathers. They don't like you. None of these creatures don't like the lion. He claimed king of beasts. And he dominated, wanted to dominate everything in his pack. In his pack. Okay? So when the mother lion talk to the lion, the cubs, they gotta listen. The female lioness know if she has a male cub, she's gonna grow him good. She's gonna grow him strong. She's gonna grow that male lion to become king. She's gonna grow him that in time when he grow, he will hold it down. She's a female. So it's only human beings, man. It's only us like being people. Have this type of thing like. You messing up our own life, man. You know? The birds know they gotta fly after 6 weeks, whatever, they hatch, whatever. Maybe 2 weeks after they hatch, or a week and a half, 2 weeks after they hatch, they know they have a certain period of time to flap the wings to come out of the nest. Because Mom Duke ain't going to sit down there going to catch worms all day to bring for them. Every creature on earth, horse, dog, snake, just know, cycle of life. It's rough, but it's a cycle of life. Why is it it's us? Us, soul being people. We're supposed to be upright beings. We're supposed to be smarter than all the other creatures or whatever that's on earth. We're supposed to be wiser than we are. We are upright beings. No. There's nothing wrong with us, man. So any parent that have a child in the home and don't teach a child good principles, good etiquette. Child in the home, child don't greet the mother. Rise up in the morning, bypass the mother, bypass the father, bypass the siblings. No good. When I was a little boy, it was a most definite when I walk in the street and bypass an elder to say, good day. Yeah. That's why I say to you, we forget the ways. We have forgotten the ways of righteousness. Because during them times, children had respect. Because adults see that. Adults see to that they kept that respect going. I couldn't pass down the street and know you were my name and didn't greet you. Because I knew you had the ability and authority to ring my ear. Or to say, listen, I'm not same age with you. Or I will tell your moms. Children today, you try talking to them and they're cursing you. Straight up. Cursing your mother and your father. Straight up. So, what's going on here? It's us. It's us. These children didn't grow themselves. These children been growing amongst us. These children growing around us, under our house, under our roof. These children grow. So don't act surprised. Even me. I see things in my house, and sometimes I just don't say nothing. It's not to say I cannot say nothing. It's just like I know that something is wrong here. Is that not supposed to happen? And we're living in a serious time. Got to learn to recognize, baby, the truth. Because the truth shall set you free. And that's why I say, this generation, just like earlier on today, I was in front of my cousin building out there because I came to take care of the animals and bring her mail and stuff for her. So I was in front of my building. And I see some young man came from school, young brothers. And I was a kid too. Not a kid, I was a child too. And I played like a child. I played with respect. I played with honor. I see this young children playing in the middle of the street. Now we knew from a child growing when we knew to walk on our own and go to school on our own. Before we knew to do all that, we knew not to play in the street. We knew not to play with traffic. We knew up, look down, look up, and look down again. We knew all. That was being grafted and taught to us in our heads from school. But today I was observing, I'm an observer. I was observing the young men and women came from school. And I am on the other side of the building and I'm looking across where they are and I'm watching what's in my life. 9 of them. And as I watched them walk across the street, they was unaware of what they were doing. They was just walking because they had feet. They didn't care if they had a light, if they didn't have the light, if a truck was coming, an 18-wheeler was coming, bike, whatever. They didn't care. And they actually was not walking fast. They was taking their time, dragging their feet, talking, standing in the street, talking, and this one pushing, and they started play fighting in the street. And then I see the way they were playing. We didn't play like that when we were young. We never played like that. The type of play I saw they were playing was injury play. I'm going to play with you, but the whole key thing is to punch you in the eye, pop you in the damn eye, take one of your eyes off. I'm going to play with you, but I'm going to kick you, trip you, so you can hurt yourself. And they started doing this in the street until they crossed. And I'm watching them from the next side of the street until they just dropped their book bags. Like, these book bags was nothing. Their mother didn't buy these book bags. She didn't have to work. It's like somebody, they get them for free. They drop their book bags and they start to play, take off their coats. And coat is on the ground. They don't care if dog shit is there. They don't care. And they're playing. And I see the other one. One goes behind the other one. Jump on him and start to wind him up. Winding on him, bro. I'm like, yo, we didn't play like that. We never played like that. When we were growing up, we grew up like young soldiers, bro. We grew amongst the elders, bro. The elders didn't allow no stuff like that. The elders would never allow you to grind on somebody and a dude would never. You feeling me? The elders would never do that. The elders was there to supervise what's going on. So they didn't allow and tolerate certain things. These elders today, they themselves confused. These elders today, they're doing more than the little teenager, oh, the innocent that need guidance. The elders are doing the things that the teenagers are doing. So what kind of world is this? The blind leading the blind. I'm a grown man. There are certain things I'm not gonna let no child dictate to me. There's some things as a grown man I'm not gonna be part of. You see? So I'm watching, yeah, we talking this and talking that. And these same grown people, these same adults have grandchildren, have children. Okay? And these are the type of stuff they bring out there. This is the type of teachings, you see, that they're bringing out there. You don't teach your young prince that he's a prince, soon to be a king. You don't teach your young princess that she's a princess, soon to be a queen. You don't teach them the value of who they are. You just allow them to degrade themselves. You allow them to take up certain habits and certain lifestyle that's gonna drown them. They're gonna drown in society. Because if you're lazy, you can't make it. You'll be a bum. You ain't gonna want to work to go. You ain't want to get up and go to work. You ain't gonna want to work. You don't think that, oh, you got a problem with work. Then you're gonna be envious and envy. You don't think people gotta give you things. You don't start hating people and disliking people and creating crime because at the back of your head you lazy, you don't like to work, and then now you're gonna come with this thing that somebody owe you something. See what I'm saying to you? I know what I'm saying, guys. I know what I'm saying. Tell you this. I've been watching this game for a minute now. Sometimes you know what happens? When people ain't got no love, they have that type. You see, when people cannot be appreciated, they cannot appreciate and embrace kindness, cannot appreciate and embrace love. That's how it be. It's when you can appreciate life itself. Because I'm saying, I know we're living in a corruptible society, and I know it's dreadful right now. And I'm saying that for my young children, my young sons and my young daughters, bro, I would do anything to able to make them see the right way, but I would not force it because I have some other children, like I said, and I grew up without a dad. I say it all the time. I grew up without a father. I don't know what my father and my mother had, but I know a lot of that stuff falls on me. I get mom's was angry, and yeah, sometimes I guess whatever with my father when she was dealing with me, I got my backside beat up and oh your father this and he da da. So I know the women that whole catch feelings and they pass it on to the sons. You know, my mom's was not one who spoiled us. My mom never told me that she loved me, but I knew she loved me by what she do. When I see she gets up 4 o'clock in the morning to carry stuff on her head, you know, go to and my mom did a lot, bro. So she didn't get up every day. Parents today always tell the children, I love you. Oh, the child saying, I love you, but it's just words with no action. Love is something that if you love me, you'll do good by me. If you love me, you are hearken unto my voice. If you love me and you grow as a child, seeing I'm suffering, I was never rich, and I went through a hardship trying to grow you. Now, when you reach that age that you could work and you could, yeah, you would say, bro, I feel my mother. I feel my father. I saw how hard they worked. You know, a lot of us is in this country, we went through a lot. And our children that born here, our American children that we had here, probably we was not Americans, or maybe some of us is not citizens, but you know what? God gave us these children and we had them. And you know what? We didn't give up on them. You know what? We stood by them. You know what? We fed them. No matter what, we said, yo, that's my child. I'm gonna do what I gotta do to feed my child. And then to see these children now, from an infant to a young child to a teenager to adult, and then you tell me when you get adult, I still gotta worry about you. I still gotta try to take care of you. I still gotta try to put purpose in you. I still gotta try to feed you. Oh no, hell no, hell no, hell no. So that's what I'm saying. You know, there's certain things in all my children. I love those who love me. And I am not waiting. I say this, my mom used to say this all the time. My mother used to say, I'll be straight with you. You be straight with me. I don't promise you don't promise me no love, because when I wanted you, it is not you who told me to go have a baby. I wanted a baby. I have the same ideology like my mom. So though she's a female, I'm a male. But I see, I wanted my children. So I met their moms. We did what we did. We enjoyed it. We enjoy whatever. We enjoy you all. Now, whatever, me and your moms is not, or whatever. But in life, you'll always be my child. But you're gonna respect me. You know, and this is why me growing without my father, I don't blame none of my children. I always tell them that. Just respect your moms. Never let me know you disrespecting your moms. Never let me know that you living with your moms and you figure you're gonna fight your moms. I tells them, I say respect your moms. You don't have to love me, because children only do what they were taught. Children will do what they were taught. This is why all my children, I don't tell them nothing negative about the mom. If it's plain as day, it's plain as day. If it's dark, it's dark. So whatever she do, and if it's something that hurt me, it gonna hurt all of us. Whatever she is doing to hurt me, it's gonna affect us. Whatever I'm doing to hurt you, it's gonna affect y'all. So at the end of the day, I'm strict like this. My other baby moms, when I was used to talk with her and let her know die, and we used to all the time. I'm arguing over nonsense things that she was supposed to able to do, have the capability to do, and I would go to do, but at the end of we always arguing, and for the years I dealt with it, because God don't give you what you can be. But after a while, when I see my children was not babies anymore, when I see that my children could understand right from wrong, you're not a baby no more. You know. You have your phone. So now I watch these things, and I'm not forcing no child. I don't force no love from no child. Bro, as long as you're minor, you're innocent, I will feed you. But from the moment you become an adult and figure you're going to go around with the disrespectful thing, I'm done with you. Child or no child, I'm done with you. The Bible, it says, honor thy father and thy mother. The Most High asks children to honor their father and their mother. So if you ain't going to honor me as your father, why should I honor you? When I was the one who brought you here. You know, a lot of people kill their children, bro. You know how much people go to abortion clinic? You know how much people, fathers and mothers, come together and say, let's go to the abortion clinic and kill these babies? A lot of these children that is here today, that has been ungrateful to their parents, bro. Do you know that in a twinkle of a second, you're going to be flushed down in some bag somewhere, in some waste matter? Because they got parents that get, I know women that get pregnant back to back to back to back, but you never see no baby. You never see, when you look at the breast long like nunchucks, but they ain't got no babies. But they got nunchucks titties. Titties are long like a Shaolin pole. Come on, bro. Because they're killing babies. So when a woman bring her baby, When a woman go through 9 months of uncomfort, she can't lie on this side, she can't lie on the back, she can't lie on and have a baby there that's alive, that's kicking, that don't know, and have that woman puking, vomiting. And I'll tell you this, I am one man that if my woman having a baby, it's like I have the baby too. I'll be sick like a dog. I'll be puking, teeth, I lose the teeth here because of my last son. He was just messing with my enamels, bro. Had my teeth just breaking. I said that boy didn't like me. And you know that boy, I love my son. But my son is different. My son get up, he said, what's uprising, Dad? Give me a hug. The hug is not long, very short. Hug, boom, gone. And I'm not holding nothing against him because I was young too. And every time, but my son gonna see me as a man. He ain't gonna see me as no coward. He's gonna grow up and he gonna know this. He gonna know this. I can't disrespect my father because he don't play that. He gonna know this. I cannot disrespect my dad because he never tolerate that from since I was a child. No, I got a 33-year-old. You follow me? And when I talk to Shakim put, yes, Dad, no, Dad. And he big crip. And I'm not proud of he being crip. I'm not proud of that. I'm not proud of that, but he's an adult. He gonna choose what he want. Like I said, this child of mine here grew up like an angel. So now he's a grown man, and I'll tell you this. He was never in trouble. Never went to prison. So his gangsterism is like his father. You know, I'm not a troublemaker. I don't go out in the street looking for trouble with people. I don't go out there humbugging people. But when you step to me, you better come correct. You better come correct. You ain't gonna punch me. You ain't gonna hit me and believe I'm gonna stand up there. Believe. Because you don't know, I'm gonna flip the hell out. Yeah, I always bro, look. Bro, me, I tell people this. Look at these. You see these? All right, hold up here. I tell people, I'm not a trouble. I come prepared, bro. You never know. Look, you see these? See how long they is? They look like, I don't even know, that's not a joke, like the crucifixion nails. Yeah. When you see me in the street and you run up on me, it's easy, baby. Ting, ting. I'm talking Chinese. Ting, tang, tang, tang. Yeah, but I'm not a troublemaker. I ain't no bully. So I'm dealing with respect. I'm dealing with that root that's rooted in me on righteousness. And that's why I say I accept the first books, an eye for an eye and a tooth for a tooth. I don't accept this one where they're telling me Christ said, if they slap you on this side, turn the cheek on the other side. Because the Most High God never said that. The Most High God gave the law to Moses, and he said this, an eye for an eye and a tooth for a tooth. How if you could box me on that side, yeah, me could thump you down. Straight out. You can't just come and thump me, and if you keep your thumping, when me look like thumping bag, punching bag. No. So I deal with principle, and the principle goes way back from the house, from the household, growing the children in the right manner, have your daughter and your sons to respect you. Bro, you see my children, they have, you know Russia say give America a red line? I ain't a damn red line. That's a damn precipice. You come too close, you're going to fall over. There is no, so I ain't got time. You can't disrespect me. One of my sons said something to me the other day. That's a dead issue. I cannot respond to him like one time because he should know better. He should know better. Especially when he knows the whole source that he should, the Most High said, man, tame thy tongue. People must learn to tame their tongue. That's why I said, mine, how you burning bridges and you ain't crossed the damn bridge yet and you want to burn. You want to burn bridges. Mine, don't be going around burning bridges because you got to keep a few to cross back. You're going to start war over there. You walk your backside from at the back of wherever you come from to walk way over there to stop problems, and then knowing you gotta go back over there, but on your way coming over there you decide you're burning everything, and when time to run back you can't run back, there's nowhere to go, so now you're burning with the enemy. Not this, I ain't foolish enough like that to do no stuff like that. That's why I said keep it real. I was a boy, I was a child, and I respect my moms. My moms didn't tolerate me disrespecting her. We don't know to disrespect our mother. And I know I grow on the principle and virtues. If my mother was talking to a dog, I couldn't come and stand up in front of my mom's with my head up in the sky and looking at this one when this one talking and turn around looking at this one. Man, the only thing I was going to get was going to be a backhand in my damn jaw or in my face. Get yourself out of there. So all this is the virtues and principles of the elders of we back then. That they, when the elders did talk, the elders they spoke and the children listened. And they could have go to any child in the village or wherever they was in the community. But right now, little children, I was watching on Instagram, little boy ain't no much but 12 years old, went to another little boy house with a big SK, telling the little boy to come out, we're not gonna jump you. But he got a big SK. Bro, where did he get a SK from, bro? He's only 12 years old. Where did he get the SK? This is why I'm telling you. These people who govern it on some low, dirty shame business, bro. We need to find out where this young boy get this SK. And if he get this SK from his household, everybody in the household is responsible for him, bro. How are you going to come outside with a big SK? Don't what? It's retired people living in your house? They don't want them children bring guns to school. Oh, yeah. You're bringing guns to school. If the parents do their job, I got my son graduate when you going to school. As he passed me, because I know he been flagging. I've been know my son been flagging. We know my children been flagging, I know. And guess what, gangster? When they doing their stuff, hear what I'll be saying. When I see at first, I see the signs, I'll be asking them, yo, what you ever work with? What you mean, Dad? Like one of my sons, I noticed his whole thing had changed 2-3 years ago. Uber. Everything Uber. Uber, right through Uber. And one day I scratched my head, I asked him, I said, yo, bro, what's up with the Uber business? It's cold. Bye. Next thing I was seeing, he always had a ski mask on. You could never see but just the eyes. Just the eyes. Run up on him. Yo, you got beef out here? What's going on here? Oh, nah. Man, no, Pops, I'm good. I ain't got no beef out here. Nah. He gonna trick me with that. But he tricked his moms with that, but not me. I knew something was wrong, because that was never him. He usually walk, go take the bus, do whatever he wanted to do. All of a sudden, that changed. And then right after that, that's when he got in problems. That's when he got caught. And I was mad that time too. Because you know what? Like I said, it's like I felt this was coming. I used to tell him, yo, let's go run. He used to tell me, oh, Pops, I run every day. I play basketball every day, Pops. I don't need to run. I'm fast. I say, you fast? He be like, yeah, Pops, I'm fast. I'm like, all right. Don't, that day will come and you will see. And that day came when I saw him on CC camera running and couldn't reach where he bust that lap from to point A to point B, where point B was. If he would have made it. You see? So when you can't hear, you gotta feel. So that's the thing. You know, like I said, and my son is 21. That happened the year before that. My son is 21. So that's what I'm saying. These things, we have our children. We don't know everything they're gonna do. A lot of people say, oh, I know my child. Some children, you could say that. Not every child. If you got a child, like I got lots of children, and they're different individuals. I got children that if you come and tell me that particular child do da, I'll tell you no. You said, but Red, what you say? I said no, because I know my child. I know my child. Okay? But now, I have not been around that child of mine for a while now. So I don't know what new habits he pick up. Because he's grown now. He's still my child, but he's not a baby. He's a man now. So I don't know what habits he pick up, but I know what I taught him when he was a child. That's going to stay with him for eternity. So, like I said, my mom taught me good, but in growing up, sometimes we choose. I choose the bad boy thing. That was my thing. See, I was never always a bad boy, but I becomes a bad boy because of bullies. Because I used to get bullied. And my mom used to say, don't fight. She said, because the school uniform, I couldn't afford for my uniform to be torn up. My mom's poor. Are you mad? You buying uniform? You coming in with pocket, tear, shirt, tear? You buying any clothes? You coming home with shirt, tear up? Box, boof, 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 bath, bath. So after a while, I'm like, you know what? I'm getting my backside kicked in school, and then when I go home, I'm getting my behind blaze again. After a while, I get tired of it. I have to turn rebels. I start getting the compasses, breaking them down and putting chicken feathers on them and playing them like dots. I start going to school with 6 pencils, 10 pencils, and sharpen all of them. I start stabbing people with my pencil, with my compass. I start going buck wild. Because the amount of beating I used to get, and I always was trying to do what my mom had told me to do. She said, if I want you to fight, I'm going to send you in school. So after a while, guess what? When I start tearing down the place and doing it, my mom put me in martial arts. Because now she see every minute I'm fighting. Yeah, she said, okay, if you're going to be able, you're going to learn to fight the right way. She put my first thing I learned to do, when I went into martial arts, I was doing judo. And my next thing was, I was doing, well, I did a little Wing Chun, but the main thing that I started with was judo and karate. That was my thing. My mom's put me in that, and I never forgot. That was something that I had love. I had love, because now as you put your hands on me, we going down. I wasn't no troublemaker, but I you know when you used to get these, your moms used to ball your head like Kojak, and you go to school and somebody just wham in your head. Yeah, I got a lot of that, and I don't have a nice round head. You see, my head is flat. I got a flat head, so I don't have that round head. It looked like, yeah, Mr. Alien. I always say I'm the children of the Anunnakis, because the Anunnakis' head, there's something like long and flat kind of way. And I got that type of head. And I'm not ashamed. I'm proud of my head, because you don't find a lot of people with that type of head. Last time a guy said, yo, Red, why your face so long? I say, yeah, that's longitude and latitude, baby. Oh, that longitude and latitude. Try to figure that out. So, like I said, I know everybody's special. I'm special in my own way, in the way the Most High made me, you know. But like I said, everything, baby, everything starts at home. You them children, we gotta get up on them. Check your children book bags when they're coming home. Check your children when they're going to school. Just give them, if the police could frisk them, and why we can't frisk our own children. You know that the police do it to them. You like the police frisking your child? You just start frisking your child in the house before they go to school. Hey, Mikey, come here. Run down. Yo, Trevor, open that book bag. Just check them out. Do your job. That's what it means, parent, mother, father. One to take care, one to protect. Your parents, you're home, you're sitting here, oh, the child running. You know little Mikey's a thief. You know Mikey go to the dollar store, Dollar General. You know Mikey go to the Family Dollar. You know Mikey goes in the store and steal. You know he runs with a crew out there, but you act, they're just children. And that's what you're allowing them to do. The hypocrites. Bad hypocrites. I'm telling you, real talk, bro. Let's keep it 100. And that's what I tell people. I ain't got to make nothing up. I ain't got to make stuff up. But let's keep it real. I tell them that all the time. Let's keep it real. So, guys, like I said, this is the only way we're going to clean our act. Greetings and blessings to everybody. I appreciate you. Yeah. See the yard flag thing. Green. What is that? Yeah, Jamaica. Yes, fire. Everybody will here give thanks. Boy, it's just I can't see the name of the same person. I can't see. Boy, I forget my magnifying glass. Now I buy a magnifying glass, people. But me go on the dollar van and me don't even know the boy, me lost a pair of gloves, a nice little leather gloves when me buy good gloves and the magnifying glass. And it was a nice one too because it have like the new type of magnifying glass where you just slide and it have 4 features in like on a ruler or something like so you hold, where you can flip it and see the words bigger or further. One of them there and one of them me want. Yes, my people, so let's do the right thing. Let us do what we was supposed to do for the youth them, which is being a guardian over them. You see, and then we could look into the things that they are doing. All right, guys, it's 1 hour. I mean, now I got carry. I want to make a video with this dog, with this Yaki. This Yaki. Come here, King. Come here. I am not standing up. Come, let the people. Come, King. You see him? I gotta make a video with him. He's a smart Yaki. I gotta make a video with him next time. No licking. He gonna be playing with his ball. And doing things. He talk and he's very smart. Alright, people? I'll make a video with him. Go down. Alright, that's it, boy. Go sit down. Don't get too excited now because I pick you up, Yeah, you see that thing here? Look what your love bring for me. I'll show you all people. See that thing when you have in your mouth, that blanket over there. So. You see this? Yeah, give me that. Y'all see? You bring the thing, man. This way to do it. Give me the thing, man. This, yeah? Yeah. I gotta take your time. Give me that. Look at it. You see that? You see the style? It's full of style, man. I gotta make a with him, man. He's a nice boy. Alright, cool down. Go sit down, man. Put down your tie, man. So yes, people. Love. And we are gonna make a video with the Yaki and him King. I think King will give me a good video because King is very energetic and King smart and King talk and I want King. I think the people love King. Wanna love King and like me say, me I gotta deal with King, but like me my dog. People them down, you know them here, I can't bad him up. You see that? I feel me hard. Me right now in him house, so I can't bad him up. But you see if I'm my one, couldn't in the kitchen, I tell you that. Me don't have him in the back in a big dog house. And the only place where him could have come is from the terrorists. He can't come inside of the house. You see like him in there now. Against him, can get all them shots. Not a problem, not a worm. All herpes to him. All the time, you have a little milky thing that come out in private parts. And the dog lick out in body water and he do all them thing there. So, them say a dog mouth is clean. Not to all man, Because I tell you, say, dog enough bacteria in their mouth. Then when you do, or I don't know how scientists are trying to trick people. Then not kissing no dog in the mouth. Making no dog kiss me in my face, lick me in my face. You see a dog there? He never lick one hand under the belly and hold the head so he can back and give me the fast licking. Me no want a licking for him. You see there? Anybody else could take the licking because me no dog. A dog using tongue for cleaning body in private parts. See? That him do. So nobody not convince me that the dog mouth is cleaner than my mouth. The mouth is cleaner. And yeah, because I know say, me see the man do the thing with the experiment with the dog. He make the dog the little glass thing and put it there and look. Boy, me see all kind of thing and crawl upon the film. So like, see, and dog, the guy did that too, was a we're keeping her out. So like me, I say me not fight against him. I like him because in that little time that I get attached to the cat and the dog. I get attached to them. So I mean feed them and I mean take care of them. I supposed to beat this guy on Sunday. I didn't even know today was Monday. It's today when I went and carried these things over the Kings County, talking to the owner of the dog because she had tell me say, yeah, today is Monday and she do have to call the furniture man or whatever. And I say, yeah, I thought today was Sunday. So again, people, that's what the thing was. So I'm not gonna take up on the time too long. I appreciate always here. And all president to the highest king. Remember, there's only one God, people. Give glory to this one God. Don't mix up the thing. Don't take God glory and divide it in a tree. Just the master, the kings of kings and the lords of lords. Yeah, man, me not go further. 1 hour is good enough. Me not go further, man. It I try extend me thing. So people, greetings and I just love and I appreciate always here. Here, people, love here. All right, let me see if I'm gonna end this here.